So my name is Dr. Eric Mandelbaum. I graduated from the Boston University School of Dental Medicine in 1988. And in 1988, I opened my own scratch practice in Acton, Massachusetts, and practiced for 20 years. I had that practice for approximately 20 years and sold it, and then provided pretty much exclusively charitable care after that until most recently. While I was practicing from 1988 into the late 1990s, I was on the faculty and taught fixed prosthodontics at Harvard and at Boston University. Whereas I have taught implantology from the perspective of fixed prosthodontics, and whereas I have restored many implants, I have never actually placed an implant on a live patient. So while I was practicing and teaching, and during the time that I was providing charitable care, I also was endeavoring to provide continuing education for dentists. So I'm very familiar with the struggles and the tasks involved with providing education for dentists at a very, very high level. And I don't say this very lightly, but the education that I received from Dr. Raymond was absolutely top shelf. He did a spectacular job, not only making me feel comfortable in being able to provide these sorts of surgical services, but in breaking down the procedures in such a way that I could clearly understand what my objectives were and how I could achieve them. He did a spectacular job today. Right now, I feel very comfortable placing implants. Yeah, it's given me a kind of a new lease on my career. So whereas I had retired in 2008 because I thought I'd kind of accomplished what I wanted to accomplish and wanted to concentrate on predominantly providing charitable care, this new opportunity to provide not only the prosthodontic restorations for implants, but now to actually place the implants surgically is kind of like a new lease on my career, and I'm very, very excited about it. So again, I don't say this lightly, and having personal experience in providing this sort of high-level education, I would absolutely recommend Dr. Corey Raymond to give this course to anybody that wants to learn about placing implants and feel comfortable doing it. There were a number of clinicians here that, like me, had put this off for some time. And I wasn't necessarily hesitant because I was apprehensive about placing the implant. I just didn't have the knowledge and skill. And some of the clinicians here actually were very, very apprehensive about coming into the surgical day today. But in watching them, work through the day with Dr. Raymond and all the other, clinicians that were here to help us out, these folks were all smiling and happy and really excited to have placed all these implants today. It was a wonderful experience, not only for me, but for folks that were significantly more scared about coming here than I was. He's the coolest, calmest cucumber on the planet. He's amazing. He's just so easygoing and so easy to learn from. No question seemed too small. Even some basic math at the end of the didactic session yesterday, when folks were a little bit fried from sitting in class for a few hours, he was going through basic math and just so patient about helping folks understand the math and the placement of the implant and how to solve for the proper placement of different size implants for different size teeth. If you have any hesitation at all, don't hesitate. Just come, have Dr. Corey Raymond help you understand how to place implants simply and easily.